business working out of the home. My name is Larry. I'm a 61-year-old baby boomer. I live down here in South Florida with my wife, Lisa. And we got involved in this online business about 6 months ago. It's been life-changing for so many people. And I was going to kind of share it with you guys, tell you how you can start your own online business with no experience, no technical skills. And it only takes 2 hours a day, so you can work it around your existing schedule. We're streaming live on TikTok and YT, if you know what YT means. Excuse me a minute. So just here, as you can see, in my kitchen, and it's a hot day today in South Florida. It's going to be hot all week. Actually getting ready to go on a little trip to celebrate my wife's birthday to Disney World with my kids, my grandkids. So we're looking forward to that. But wanted to discuss this opportunity that's really changing my life and so many other people. How you guys doing? Just let me know where you're coming in from. Chris, how are you? Dean, what's up? Patricia, let me know where you're from. What part of the States are you from? Are you outside the country? We've got an international business. How you doing? How you doing? So this is an international business. All you need to do this business is a cell phone, internet connection, and social media. Really, that's it. So, and almost everyone has those things. So you can do this business on vacation, anywhere. You work this business. This is a lifestyle business, guys. You work it around your life, okay? It's not like a job. This is your own business. It's not a job where you got to be at an office or punch in or, work from 9 to 5. You do this business around your life. That's what I love about it. And you only need to spend a couple hours a day doing it, and you can make life-changing income, potentially. Depends on you. Depends on your consistency and how you plug in and everything. And this is a very simple business. Anyone can do this because it's a step-by-step blueprint that you follow. And a blueprint is something that gives you direction and guidance. And we have a business in a box here that goes through everything from A to Z. And this is digital marketing. This is not an MLM. Multi-level marketing. This is not that. This is not affiliate marketing. This is what we call master resale rights. So does anyone know what master resale rights is? If you do, put a 1 in the comments. Master resale rights. Anybody know what that is? Anybody doing master digital marketing already? If you're doing digital marketing already, put a 2 in the comments. If you have heard of master resale rights, put a 1 in the comments. If you would like me to explain what master resale rights is, put 3 in the comments. Let's have some communication and interaction today, guys. How's everyone doing? Gil, Zen, share this live with anybody you think that might be interested. This is a way for you to generate passive income out of your home with a very small initial investment. There's absolutely no monthly expenses with this business. There's no advertising costs, and you can make $900 a day on average. And I can teach you how to do that. Okay. This is a real business. This is not some pyramid scheme, or this is real. This is a real deal, guys. Mary, what's up? Hello, everybody. Where are you guys from? Say hi to me. I'm down here in South Florida. I'm sitting here in my kitchen. My name is Larry. Like I said before, I'm a 61-year-old baby boomer that got involved in this. And the reason that I can get involved in something like this, because I'm not a techie guy, is because there's a step-by-step blueprint. There's an automated system that's already pre-done. I just have to plug into it. And once you do that, you just have to plug into training and learn the high-income skills that can teach you really could set you free financially. It depends on how hard you work it, but you only need to spend 2 hours a day doing this business. This is digital marketing, Mary. This is digital marketing. So we market for done-for-you products online that are already done, and when you sell them, you get the resale rights. When you buy it one time, and then when you sell it, you get the resale rights to sell it over and over again and make 100% of the money. And these programs are in the e-learning industry. We have 4 pre-done for you programs that are in the e-learning industry. There's all different kind of products that you can market online. These are digital products. They're not products that you would inventory or ship. They're digital. They're virtual. You can't touch them. So this is education. This is education. Now, the educational programs that we promote that give you the skills to learn how to start your own online business. There's 4 programs. There's one for every price point. We have a $100 program. We have a $300, a $600, and a $900. All of these programs teach you the skills to market and sell anything you want online and social media. So if you're looking to start a business online, but you weren't sure exactly how to do it or where to go because there's so much information out there, there's so much noise, it can be very confusing. These programs give you a step-by-step guide on how to set up your own online business as a beginner with no technical skills, no social media following whatsoever. So that's what I liked about it, because I didn't have that background, being 61 years old, being a baby boomer. I'm not a millennial or Gen Z, whatever. I don't know those skills. I could check my email and I could, use my phone, but I really didn't know what to do. So, thank you, Mary. So, this was intriguing to me. And I saw I actually had a TikTok account. My kids had told me about TikTok. I thought it was a, kind of like a platform with silly, goofy videos and dancing and, goofy, funny, stuff just for entertainment. I didn't really realize the power of TikTok until I got involved in this. But I saw an online video from TikTok from this guy named Dan, who I did not know. I'm in Florida. He was in Michigan. And he said, make $900 a day, just working 2 hours a day with an automated business. And he said, if you want more information, comment ready. And I commented ready. He told me to go to his website, which I did. I put in my email address. And he sent me a video that broke this business opportunity down. And he sent me a PDF that showed me how all the steps that are involved, okay, and how this works. And then he actually sent me one more video. And when I saw the information, I saw the opportunity immediately. I was excited. I saw it. I said, hey, you know what? These people are doing it. I saw the testimonials. I saw how simple it was. I said, if these people can do it, why can't I do it? And I signed up. Okay. So to get started with a program like this, you need to purchase one of our 4 programs. And these programs will teach you the skills to make $900 or more online. So there's 4. There's a Launchpad that's a $100 program. And these are e-learning educational programs, just like if you were to go to a college course and take an online course. Okay. So this is a Launchpad for $100. This is a passive daily pay for $300. The digital mastery is $600. And Legacy Builder is $900. So the more expensive the program, the more education you get. And these are what we call master resell rights. Okay. So you can, if you buy into the $900 program, which I did, you not only get to resell the $900 program over and over again, but you also get all these 3 other income streams that you can sell. So you get 4 done for you products that you can sell. You get 4 income streams right off the bat. Okay. For the $900. Now, so the programs are going to teach you how to set up an online business, how to start it, how to market it, everything you need to know, how to develop an email list, how to add additional income streams and affiliate offers and promote that to your email list, how to generate recurring income through online communities, how to monetize your social media. It's going to teach you how to set up your social media platforms, how to post content through our attraction marketing model, which allows you to market your business for free. Okay. You don't pay anything for advertising and there's no monthly fee. So you have a one-time upfront cost. And then after that, you sell one product, you get your money back. After that, you're in profit mode for the rest of eternity. Okay. As long as you're doing this business. So that's how simple it is. You don't need a social media following to start. You don't need any technical skills. Now, this is a business in a box opportunity. What I mean by that is when you purchase the program, you for one-time $39 fee, you get a totally automated website email sales funnel for $39. Okay, this would be a $3,000 to $5,000 build out if you were going to have a custom website built like this. I know that for a fact because I have paid for websites in the past. I've owned my own businesses in the past, and I know what it costs to build out a website like this. And I'm going to show it to you. So hang in with me. Guys, if you can't hang with me and you're interested, go to my website, Retire with Profits. Just put in your email address. I'll send you a video that explains this business. It's a short 7-minute video. And then I'll send you a PDF how to make 10K in 30 days in this business. So it's a no obligation kind of thing. You just put in your email, you get the information. If you like what you see, you could start right away. If you don't, you just unsubscribe. But this is how I got started. The same thing. I went through the same process. This is not a multi-level marketing opportunity. This is your business. You get 100% of the money. You don't share it with anybody. There's no commission. The sale is the entire profit. This is a digital product. So when you make a sale, there's no cost to the product. So you get 100%. When I sell a $900 program, I get all $900. So what I like about it is there's no inventory, there's no shipping, there's no customer service. I don't have to deal with returns. And when I sell a product, I get 100%. Unlike a multi-level marketing program, you typically get between 25 and 50%. The rest goes to your upline or to the company. And you're not in control of your own business. You're basically like an independent contractor for the company, and they pay you a commission. And they could change their compensation plan. They could go out of business. They could change their product line. You don't know what's going to happen. Even an affiliate offer where you promote an affiliate, like a product that someone wants to pay you to promote, and you can promote it to your email list or however you want to promote it. When you sell it through your affiliate link, you get a commission. It's usually 25 to 50%. But this is 100%, guys. This is the big difference. This is a digital product that doesn't have any cost associated once you buy it. You sell it over and over again and make all the money. And you're not splitting the commission. And it's your business, okay? It's your business. So thank you. Thank you for the likes. So you're in control of it. You work it how you want, when you want. I mean, we give you all the steps and exactly what to do step by step. And when you start with this business, you purchase a program, you pay one-time $39 website fee, and then you set up your automations, okay? Your automations are your website, okay? Your website is a high-converting website that explains all about the program, all about the 4 programs, all about the opportunity, and it sends automated emails out to your prospective leads. And this is the reason why we can work this business in just 2 hours a day, because we teach you how to set up what we call your freedom machine. It's your freedom machine because it gives you freedom. You can just work this business for 2 hours a day and earn life-changing money. Okay, you can work this business 2 hours a day. The other 22 hours of your day, you can do whatever you want with. Okay, you can sleep, you can eat, you can drink, you can go to the pool, you can go on vacation, you can spend time with your family, your grandchildren. You can take your wife out to lunch. Okay, you can go shopping, you can do whatever you want. You just have to do your 2 hours a day consistently every day, and you will be successful at this business. Some people make money right away, some people take some time, but it works. It's proven. There's over 52,000 people in this community. Once you join this, you get instant access to our digital growth community. So if you're saying to yourself, hey, this guy Larry sounds pretty confident. The reason I sound confident is because I know it works. Okay, I know it works. I know I've made money in this program, and I know hundreds of people personally through Zooms and through video and through interaction on social media that I've gotten to know that are making money with this program. Okay, there's multimillionaires in this program. There's people that are making hundreds of thousands of dollars a year in this program. There's thousands of people making 5 figures a year in this program. There's 17 South African millionaires in this program. So this program works. You just have to be willing to plug in and learn and be consistent and be coachable. If you can do that, you can make money in this program. There's only 2 reasons why you would ever fail with this. 1, you don't start. Okay. 2, you quit. If you start this business and plug in and are consistent and you follow the coaching and the mentorship and everything that you get in the program, which is free, okay, you will make money in this program. There's no doubt about it. Okay. The program is proven. The products are in high demand. The website is proven to convert. We've got over 52,000 people that have purchased this program in the last 2 years. And all of them are in our community, and they're making different levels of money depending on their efforts. Okay. So when I say different levels of money, it depends on them. Okay. Just like I always use this analogy. If you sign up for a gym membership, it does not mean you're going to get ripped and cut and have abs, right? Now you can if you do the work, but the gym membership is just the tool that you use to achieve that goal. But if you're not the one that's going to go to the gym every day and be disciplined and do the workouts and eat the right foods, then you're not going to get abs. If you're eating burgers and fries every day and you join the gym membership and you go there once a week and you just socialize, you're not going to get in shape, right? So it depends on you. So this program works. We give you all the tools, okay? It's like getting the gym membership. But if you don't plug into it, it's worthless. So you have to decide if you're looking for something that's going to help you change your life in some way. I don't know who I'm talking to out here, but I'd love for you guys to tell me where you're coming from. But I saw this because I ran into this, and it was a good time for me because 3 years ago, my wife had gotten ill and she lost her income. She's not working and she lost her income. And we approaching retirement age. I'm 61. My wife's turning 60 this week, and we were fearful that we weren't going to have enough retirement savings. So when I saw this, I said, you know what? This makes sense. This makes sense. I can work this anywhere I want. I can work it around my schedule. I spend a lot of time with my wife, helping her out with things. And I needed to be home more. And this fit the bill. And I knew that I wanted to make 100% profit instead of 25 or 50% profit from another program. And I didn't want to have any monthly costs, and I didn't want to have any advertising costs, because I've done that in the past. And when you have monthly fees or ads that you got to buy all the time, that starts to pressure you in the back. That gives you anxiety that you've got to make a sale right away because you've got to pay for these monthly fees that come in. You don't have that issue. You don't have that pressure with this. Okay. You just have to put in your 2-hour-a-day workday, and we teach you exactly what to do for 2 hours a day. So you buy one of these 4 programs, 100, 300, 600, or 900. I bought in at the $900 level. Why? Because that gave me the most education, the most opportunity, and the most income streams. With the $900 program, I get 4 income streams that I can promote right off the bat. These are done for you e-learning programs that you can promote and market for free and earn 100% of the money every time you sell one. So when I sell a Launchpad, I get $100. When I sell a Passive Daily Pay, I get $300. When I sell a Digital Mastery, I get all $600. And when I sell a Legacy Builder, I get $900. Okay. So if you sold one of these every day, you get $1,900 a day in your pocket. You get paid directly into your bank account. This is not like a job where you're getting paid every 2 weeks and the company writes you a commission check. This is your business. You get paid instantly when you make a sale. So that's the beauty of this thing. So guys, this is serious. I mean, this is an incredible opportunity. I can't preach it enough. And it's just the people that see it, and the people that don't. But if you want to change your life and make some extra money, maybe you hate your job. Maybe you're making great money, but you hate what you do. Maybe you're working all the time and you're making, I don't know, whatever, hundreds of thousands of dollars, $1 million, whatever. But if you're working morning, noon, and night, what kind of life do you have? If you're living paycheck to paycheck, like 65% of Americans right now, okay? Which is a sad reality, but that's the truth. That's a fact. 65% of Americans are living paycheck to paycheck. If they don't get a paycheck, they're screwed. Okay? Do you have When you're working a job for somebody else, you're working their business, their dream. If it's taken away from you, it's the only income stream you have. What are you going to do? Do you have a plan B? It's better to have one before you need it. And your job can be taken away. I don't care how secure you think you are. I've lost 2 jobs in my life and I didn't see it coming. And it's not fun to go through. It messes with your head. Financially, it's a stressful situation. Do you have 3 to 6 months worth of monthly bills in your savings account right now in case you lost your job? You need to. And if you don't, what happens if you lose your job? So these are things that people come across every day. It's happened to me, and I had to live off of. Fortunately for me, I had some savings. So, but you go on unemployment, and you make whatever it is, it's nothing. It doesn't pay your rent. I don't even know how you can survive. So you got to have a plan B, guys. And if you're not happy with your situation, or you just want more time, because the most precious thing in life, besides I think your health, is time. You can never get time back. Never. I mean, if someone could figure that out, let me know. You can't get time back, guys. You can make tons of money. You can be rich. You can be poor. But if you don't have time, it doesn't matter how much money you have. If you're not healthy, it doesn't matter how much money you have, right? You need time. This program, you can work this program in 2 hours a day, and we can teach you how to make $900 a day on average. That's $328,000 a year. That's $27,000 a month. Okay. Will you make that right off the bat? Probably not. But you learn the business, and while you're learning, you're able to sell these 4 promotional programs and make money while you're learning. So maybe you're only making $900 a month. That's still almost 12 grand a year. That's a nice vacation for your family. That'll pay off some credit card debt. You start to learn. You learn more and more. Maybe now all of a sudden you're making 900 a week. Okay. Now you're making 50 some grand a year. Not bad, right? Now you're starting to make some money. And then eventually you get to the point where you can generate a daily paying customer every day. Think about that. How would you feel if you made $900 a day and it just showed up in your bank account because of the automations? Okay, I'm going to show it to you. How would that make you feel if you woke up in the morning, before you put your feet on the ground, you checked your phone like many of us do, and it showed you've got a sale, you have $900. That's passive income, money that you make that from work you did in the past. Okay, that's passive income, and that's the only way you can get wealthy, is by having multiple income streams. Okay, so what's up, guys? Let me know where you're from. Hi, Sheila. Hi, Kathy, Polly. What is that? Jana, Lady Life. How are you? Thanks for the like. So, let me know where you're from, guys. I'm down here in South Florida. I'm just sitting here in my kitchen. Okay. You see my sink. So, this is a lifestyle business. You can work this business around your life instead of working your life around a job, and building your dream instead of your boss's dream. Okay. I've had many jobs in my life, and I've had my own businesses. And I've had my own traditional businesses. I had my last business was a traditional brick and mortar business. I had a showroom. I sold interior window treatments. It was a custom kind of design business, and I know what it's like to start up a traditional business. I know how hard it is to start a business from scratch because I've done it. I know how many expenses there are on a monthly basis. I know how much money it takes to start it up. I know the work you got to do, the hats you got to wear as a business owner. I had employees, I had company vehicles, I had computers, I had rent, I had commissions and salaries and office staff and sample costs and utilities. I mean, you name it. Their expenses were they were crazy, right? So I sold interior window treatment. So when I sold a product, I had to buy it from a wholesaler or a manufacturer. I had to mark it up and sell it retail. And then the difference between the retail cost and the wholesale cost was my gross profit. Okay. So, and typically in my business, you were making 30 to 40% margins. Okay. I wasn't always doubling my cost or tripling my cost. Okay. But then out of that, I had to back out my expenses. I had to back out, um, the rent and the commissions and all that. So it's inspiring seeing senior citizens share wisdom. Well, you can't beat experience, my friend. That's true. You learned. I always was the kind of guy that learned things the hard way. So you you had to back all those expenses out, and you were left with this much profit, and that's how the business worked. But I was working night and day. I was working 6, 7 days a week. It was stressful. I was always thinking about it. I always, I always was doing something, and I really didn't have a lot of time to do the things I wanted to do. Now I had a nice business. We did a lot of volume, okay, but I didn't keep most of it. Most of it went right out the window. So that's what I mean by a traditional business. So that's why when I saw this opportunity, that's why I saw the stark contrast. I could start a business. I started with the $900 legacy program. I paid $900 for the program. The program taught me the skills on how to develop my own online marketing. And Samuel, is that supposed to be sarcastic? I mean, I don't know. Yeah, to my end of my days, why not? It's 2 hours a day. I can make hundreds of thousands of dollars a year doing it. So why not? There's a lot more difficult ways to make a living. So, and this is my own business. So, if you don't see the value in it, that's up to you. That's fine. You have that's your opinion. And I'm talking to the people that see the opportunity, that want to take their their life and change it in some way for the better, whether it's more time freedom, more money, learn a new skill, network with new people. It just depends on what you want to do. But I bought the 900. I'm learning the skills. I set up my automated business. It's a business in a box. It's a website. It's already built. You just have to connect your domain name to the website and connect your payment gateways to the website. And we walk you through that step by step. It took me about 5, 6 hours to do. I did it in one day and I was done. So now I have 4 income streams that are done for me that I can promote. I have a totally automated website. It's an international business. And when I make my first sale, I paid myself back. And now everything I sell from that point on is 100% profit in my pocket. And I get paid every time I get a sale. Okay. So that's the beauty of this thing. You purchase a program, you could purchase any one of them. Okay. You pay your one-time $39 website fee, and then you set up your automated system. And then what do I do for 2 hours? This is what I do for 2 hours a day, guys. It's so simple, you're not even going to believe it. I market my business by posting content on social media platforms. I post 3 pieces of content a day. And when I post these, we teach you an attraction marketing model where this is organic marketing. It costs me nothing. I post 3 times a day, every single day. I talk about me and my story and my problem and my solution. Okay. And then I give people what's called a call to action. And I tell them, if you want to you follow this blueprint that I'm following, that's teaching me how to start an online business that I can earn 100% profit working 2 hours a day, just put ready in the comments and I'll send you the details. And if they're interested, they comment ready. And I just reply to my comments and I say, just go to my website, Retire with Profits, put in your email address. I'll send you all the details. If they're serious and they really want to know about it, they'll do that. Now they're in my email list. They're in my automated system. They're going to be sent a video. They're going to be sent a PDF on how to make 10K in 30 days in this business. Okay. They're going to get another video. They're going to see the website, the products. They're going to learn all about the business opportunity. And they can purchase at any time, any one of those 4 programs and start. And they can literally in 24 hours be set up and be running their own online business and potentially making sales. If they don't purchase, because not everyone purchases the first time they hear about something, that's okay, because my automated system is my little silent salesperson in the background. My automations take over. They're going to be getting daily emails from me, and they could at any time go back and purchase. My automated system is like my silent salesperson. It's always working. It never takes a break. It never asks for vacation. It never whines and complains. It just works. It just works 24/7. It doesn't sleep. And that's why you can wake up in the morning and have money in your bank account, because it's working for you all the time. Someone could see my content from across the globe, go to my website and purchase, and I could wake up and see that. We've got people in South Africa, Australia, Canada, everywhere. Okay. There's 52,000 people in this community that have purchased, and they're all over the globe. They're all over the globe. Anywhere you have internet access and a cell phone and access to social media, you can do this business. We've got 17, I think it's 17 South African millionaires, because somebody saw a piece of content that was posted over here in the States, and they picked it up over in South Africa and saw the opportunity and took advantage of it. That's the coolest thing. And they plugged in and started learning. So, I mean, that's how simple this business is, guys. So this is not an MLM. I'm not calling up friends and family. I'm not bugging my friends and family. I'm not convincing them to buy my vitamins or my shakes or whatever it is. I'm not trying to get them to start up in the business. With an MLM, you have to build teams, and then you have to pay a royalty to your upline, and then the rest of the money goes to the company. What happens if they change their comp plan? What happens if the team members quit? What happens if they go out of business? It happens. I used to be in an MLM back in the day, long time ago. And I was selling a smaller ticket item and getting a smaller percentage. And I had to spend all day doing it on the phone all the time. With this, I'm only working 2 hours a day. Okay. I'm selling a higher ticket item and I'm making 100% of the sale. Let that sink in, guys. No one can listen to those three facts and say this isn't a better deal. Okay. It is. Even with an affiliate marketing program, you're getting a percentage of the sale because the owner of the company is getting the rest of the money. Now you can add affiliate offers to this online business that you're developing, because we teach you how to do that. The key to wealth is multiple income streams. Okay. If you have a job and you're working for somebody and that's the only thing that you're doing to make money, that's your only income stream. And if you lose that job, you've lost all revenue coming into your household, right? So maybe your spouse has a job, so that's another income stream. So, you have two incomes coming into the house, which most people have to do today, but that's it. But if you really want to get true wealth, you have to have multiple income streams. One way to do it is to be in some kind of a financial mutual fund that pays a dividend. That's passive income. Okay. But you have to have a lot of money to make money with that. Okay. Real estate investing, that's another way to get passive income. If you buy an apartment building and you rent out all the apartments and they're paying you rent, you have to make an initial investment. You have to maybe rehab the place. You have to get a mortgage, whatever. You have to cover all your costs, because with that, you have costs, okay, substantial costs. And hopefully you have a positive cash flow, and that'll be another income stream, right? But that takes quite a bit of money to get started, okay? There's nothing wrong with that. If you invest in people's businesses and you get a percentage of their profits, that's another income stream. There's different ways to make different kinds of income. Like Kevin O'Leary on Shark Tank, he invests in businesses and he gets 20% of this business and 10% of this business and 15% and a royalty on this. And that's how he became a billionaire. Okay. That's one of the reasons. So this gives you passive income, guys, but you don't have any kind of crazy investment. For under $1,000, you can be totally set up with this program. And after your first sale, be in profit mode. Think about that. It's crazy. There's not a better deal on the planet, guys. You just have to be willing to learn a new skill. So let me ask you a question, whoever's listening out here. Do you see yourself being able to post 3 pieces of content a day and going live, and you work up to that, to potentially earn $900 a day. Is that something you think you can do? If it is, put a 1 in the comments, guys. Are you willing to post 3 pieces of content a day and go live if you could make $900 a day? Would you be willing to do that? If you're willing to do that, you can be successful at this business because we teach you how to do it all step by step. All right, Barbara, that's great. Where are you calling from, Barbara? Are you in the States? We teach you how to we teach you how to do the content. Okay, we got another one. Okay, great. So we teach you how to do this. Guys, I'm 61 years old. I didn't know how to post content. I didn't know how to set up an automated website or any of that. I was taught. I learned the skills. It's something you can do. Like when you have a job and you're starting your job, do you know everything about that job when you first start, or do you need to have some training? Whether it's, you're Texas. All right. I love Texas. My mom was from the Dallas area. How about them Cowboys, huh? So you have to learn, even whether you're at a job and you're working for someone else, or if you start your own business, you still have to learn. But the benefit of having your own business is you reap all the rewards. Okay, you reap all the rewards. And what I love about this, it was step by step. Okay, it's a blueprint. I keep saying it. Just like if you were going to build a custom home, you would have to have an architect draw up a blueprint to show the builder what to do from the foundation to the roof, right? Okay. You have to have a plan. And if you're willing to follow the plan, and when I say a plan, when you buy one of these programs, you get access to all the training instantly. And you just listen. The first thing it tells you to do is click here to get started. And it tells you what to do in your first 7 days to generate a sale. And it shows you how to set up your automations. And you'll watch a 2-minute video and you'll implement it. You'll watch a 3-minute video and you'll implement it. You'll cut and paste. You don't have to know what you're doing. You just got to be able to follow the directions to set up your automations. Okay. So you set up your automated system, and now all you focus on, the only thing you do in this business, that the only thing you have to do is market your business, because you can have the best product. I could have the cure for cancer in this little vial, okay? And everyone that takes it is instantly cured. But if no one knows about it, no one's going to have it, right? You have to market. Marketing is the key to any business. I don't care what business it is, online, offline, digital products, it doesn't matter. You have to let people know you're out there. And we teach you how to do this through attraction marketing by posting content on social media. You pick a platform. We show you how to set up the platforms. We show you how to, what to say, how to say it. We show you how to even use ChatGPT to help you with ideas on content. But basically, you're attracting what we call your perfect customer. Okay, your perfect customer is someone just like you. There's stay-at-home moms that want to be at home with their kids, that don't want to put their kids in daycare. There's people like me that are, Gen Xers or baby boomers that are, short on retirement and want to spend more time with their grandchildren. Okay, everyone has a different story. You talk about that story. We show you how to do this. We have live interactive support, live interactive mentoring. And what's up, Joe? How you doing? So we go through the steps. When you start with this program, you instantly get access to our digital growth community. Our digital growth community comprised of everyone in this business, 52,000 plus people all over the globe. They're all learning and training and supporting each other. And we have live interactive Zoom calls on a weekly basis from 7-figure income earners that have done this, that have made millions or hundreds of thousands of dollars, that teach you. You literally can raise your hand on a Zoom call and ask a question to a multimillionaire, and this costs you nothing, okay? I don't know anywhere you can get the kind of support that this business offers. It's off the hook. It really is. I've been involved in other opportunities where I didn't get the support. I didn't know how to get my questions answered. I had tech issues. I couldn't get answers. It was so frustrating. Guess what happened? I quit. This was a breeze. I mean, and then we do have technical support. We have tech sales calls on a weekly basis, but I find that you really don't need them. I mean, if a 61-year-old can do this and set up his automations, I would think anyone could. We've got people in their 80s doing this that are making six figures. So this is um, the only prerequisite you need is got to be 18, and you have to have internet and a phone and access to social media. That's it. So I can do this in my backyard. Yesterday I did it in my backyard, and today I'm doing it in my kitchen. I can do it in a hotel room. I'm going to be doing it in a hotel room this weekend because I'm going to Disney World. so, so I'm not going to be home. You can do this on a cruise ship. You know, there's internet access on cruise ships now. You can do this anywhere in the world that has internet access. So you don't have to not do something that you want to do because of this business. You can work this business around your life and your lifestyle. And that's what's awesome. So we teach you how to post this content, and the content that you post, there's all different types of content that you post. Okay. We teach you all the different kinds. Content can be as simple as taking a picture of me drinking a cup of coffee on a video from my phone. Okay. I have a tripod right now. My phone's on it. I'm just sitting there looking out into the sky, drinking my coffee. And then I put some words on the screen and some trending audio, and boom, that's a piece of content. And I get leads from that. You know, we give you you get ideas, and we teach you how to do this. Another piece of content could be just a photo of like a picturesque scene in the woods or a lake, and you can put words on the screen and post it with trending audio. Okay, we teach you how to do it. It's so simple. But and then there's 5 to 7 second videos. There's 1 minute talking videos. Okay, those are, you know, you just share your story on your video, and you get good. You're probably not going to be great at it in the beginning, but you just do it and you get better at it. And I look back at my videos, you know, 5, 6 months ago, and they were pretty crappy. But now I'm getting, you know, much better at it. You learn how to edit them, very simple, and TikTok, very easy. And you can repurpose those and put them on all the other platforms without having to do all these other videos. Okay. So it's really simple, and you just do 3 a day. So, and this is the analogy. When you're posting content, it's like digital real estate. Okay. Content, when you post it, is always there forever. Okay. It doesn't go away. Social media is permanent. When you post something on social media, it's always there. So you got to be careful what you say on social media nowadays, right? You know, people say things, and all of a sudden they're on a job interview, and people, you know, the potential boss looks up and says, "Oh, you know, what's this? You know, are you professional?" Or so you got to be careful what you say on social media. But we teach you how to set this up and what to do. And this is digital real estate. So imagine a real estate investor buying apartment buildings. The more apartment buildings he builds or buys, okay, and then the more renters he gets to rent those apartments, the more passive income, the more rental income he's going to create. So this is kind of like a digital apartment building. When you post a piece of content and you get leads from it, okay, and they go to your website and they see and they take it, and they eventually, if they purchase, that's like them paying rent from your digital real estate. Okay. The more content you have out there, it's like the more apartment buildings you have. So the more opportunity you have to generate leads, which leads to more sales. It's just math. Okay. It's simple math. We're seeing on average for every 20 leads in our community, once you get going, a sale. So your goal is to get to 20 leads a day on average. And our top selling product is $900. So that's how you can make 900 a day in this business. And this is what we teach. And really it's just about marketing, guys, because my 2 hour a day workday is posting my 3 pieces of content. I go live for an hour. I can post content, 3 pieces of content I can do in 30 minutes or so. I go live for an hour. That's an hour and a half, hour and 45 minutes. I answer emails and I answer comments on social media, and I plug into training. That's what I do every single day. And I can do it I can do it in the morning. I can do it at night. I can break it out across the day. People have started this business that have had 2 jobs. They've done a little bit before they went to work. They did a little bit on their lunch hour. They did some in the evening. They made it work. They're able to build their business, quit one of those jobs. Some people have quit both of their jobs. We've got people that have been, lost their income, lost their jobs, not related to internet marketing at all, and started this business, and now they're making well into the 6 figures. There's countless people like that. So I'm going to show you this this website, so that you will get. It'll be the same website. This is exactly the same automated system that you can have for $39. Okay, and it's what we call your freedom machine. Your freedom machine. Let's see here. So, like I said, guys, anyone, you can go to my. I don't have a live link yet. I should have one by probably next week, but my website's Retire with Profits. You just have to put that in your web browser, and it'll take you to a page where you enter your email, and I'll send you the video and break this all down. But when you go there, this is the page you're going to get. You're going to see this page. And this is what we call a capture page, because it captures your email. This is where you put in your email address right above this orange button here, and you click the orange button, and it takes you to what we call a thank you page. And this is the exact site you'll get. Okay, this is our thank you page. This is our mentor, Michelle. She's going over the business, explaining it. Michelle started this 2.5 years ago, wanting to make $54,000 a year so she could spend time with her kids and her grandchildren. Within her first 6 months, she made 6 figures, and she made her first million in 17 months. She made $1 million doing this. She's made over $6.5 million in the last 2.5 years. She made $4 million last year alone. Okay. So it'll take you to the main website from there. And the website talks about the business, and it shows you the 4 e-learning programs right here. Okay. And it explains everything about the business. It explains everything about the programs. It tells you, what it is, how you don't need experience. That's not going to be an issue. We teach you step by step. Okay. It's perfect for someone that's a beginner like I was, and you don't need any technical skills whatsoever. Okay. It teaches you how to make a daily paying customer, and you keep 100% of every dollar you make. 100%. Look, when you buy a program, if you were to buy and get involved in this and you bought a program, I make the money for the program. Okay. If you bought a $100 program, a $300, a $600, a $900, I get that money. But that's it. I don't get anything off of you at all, ever. Okay. When you pay your $39 one-time fee, that's for the automated system. That's how the company makes money. But then every sale you make at that point is 100% in your pocket. And I love it because I'm showing people how they can start their own online business. And I'm helping people generate extra income for their family. Okay. So you just plug in and you start learning, and you go through the program, and you learn the 2-hour workday. We teach you that. And you start posting content, guys. And that's what I say. This program is proven. Okay. There's 50,000+ members. Why isn't that? There's 50,000+ members in our community. We generated over $29 million in this community over the last 10 months. And we're seeing on average a sale in the first 7 days for people that get started. And when you get into the $900 program, that's our top seller. We actually give you a certification. You get licensed and certified to resell this program, guys. This gives you credibility. It gives you a step above the competition. You wouldn't want to buy a house from a real estate agent that wasn't licensed, or sell your home with a real estate agent that wasn't licensed, would you? Why would you want to buy and be trained and coached on digital marketing business from someone that wasn't licensed and certified? I'm a licensed certified dealer. Okay. And you can be as well. You go through a separate certification. We've got all kinds of testimonials on here, and then you can customize this. This is where you customize it to you. Okay. So here's my picture, my story. Okay. And I put in, here's my wife and I. Okay. We were at the Atlanta Hawks game. We were courtside. It was awesome. And, so I'm a real person. Okay. And you just plug into this thing and do it. You do it. So you can purchase the $900 program, the 600, the 300, the 100. You always try to get to the 900 because that's going to give you the most income streams, the most opportunity. How does one choose who on here among y'all most deserves our sale? Well, I don't know. Do you like me? Do you think I'm a good guy? Do you think I'm being honest? I mean, you could buy this from somebody else. That's true. But you're looking at me right now. We're having a conversation. So, I mean, I help you. I'll also help you and coach you. Our whole community is going to help you and coach you. But ultimately, that's your decision. Here's the here's a breakdown of everything, guys. Here, if you don't think the 900 is doable for you, these are the other 3 programs that you can purchase. And I do have on my website, I do have payment plans. So you can break this out into 4 equal payments. You do have to apply for that and get approved, but you can get involved as little as $25 a month on the $100 program, all the way up to $225 a month for the Legacy Builder program. I just went with the 900 because I first of all, I wanted all the value I could get. I wanted all the education. I wanted to learn how to develop all these income streams. I don't recommend the 100. If you're looking at something because of price, I would definitely start at the 300, whether you pay the 300 up front or you apply for the payment plan. But that one starts with all the marketing strategies. Okay. The Launchpad, the $100 program is just your bare bones basic. You'll get your website and it'll teach you how to set up your social media and some basic stuff, but you really don't get into, the $300 program is going to teach you how to make 300 a day, get a $300 daily customer. The $600 will teach you how to make a $600 daily paying customer. And the Legacy Builder will teach you how to make a $900 daily paying customer. So, and it'll give you all 4 of these income streams that you can sell. So, oh, you do? Okay. Well, if you have a buddy on here, why wouldn't you buy from them? But not a problem. I get it. So yeah, I mean, you just go through the motions, guys, and you get started. I mean, the key is to get started, right? If you don't start, nothing's going to happen. We also give you bonuses. You get a community, how to build your own community with whatever program you get. We teach you how to build communities, online communities, which you can build recurring income and get, imagine having recurring income and you have membership fees that you're collecting. Okay. We teach you how to build communities. So on the first of the month, you get all your community membership fees and you have all your bills paid for just from that. Okay. And now the rest of the money coming in from all the other income streams is just, whatever, for whatever you want to do. We give you a Canva crash course. You learn how to build a lot of the content on Canva. We give you a crash course on how to do that. We have which I love. This is my favorite bonus. It's my 1 million in 17 months, which is Michelle's journey and how she made $1 million in 17 months. And she kind of breaks it all down and documented it, exactly what she did. And she talks to you one-on-one, and it's a fantastic training. She gives you everything mapped out. We have a 30-day market strategy PDF growth plan. We have a whole invisible faceless marketing module that you can do this faceless too. Now, I will be honest with you, it's going to take longer to do it faceless, but you can do it with faceless marketing. There are some people that can't show their face in social media for security reasons or their job or whatever. So there is ways to do this faceless. And we also have a free ads method that we teach you. You can post pre-done, high converting advertisements on free websites. So you can actually draw traffic to your website through these free ad methods too. They work as well. So there's all kinds of ways to market. And then we have a 200 digital product idea workbook. So if you're looking to build your own digital product of some sort, maybe you wanted to come up with your own course. It could be dog grooming. It could be anything. in whatever your passion is, right? We teach you how to develop that, make it a digital product, and learn how to monetize it. Okay, and we give you a workbook with 200 different ideas to get your mind thinking. So those are all just bonuses, and on top of the community, and on top of the education in the program. So we have our community. I just want to show it briefly to you as well. We have what's called a win section, and these are just like posts that people make in our community that have had success. And these are all people in our community. Remember, there's 52,000 people here. These are just like wins of some sort. It's not always financial, but I'm just going to read you some of them. Melanie said, "My first sale. I received my first $900 sale. I'm excited when it hit my bank account." Jessica, $3,600 on Mother's Day. This is one she posted the other day. Happy Mother's Day. Woo! I'm so excited I get to help 4 new families start a new chapter here. She made $3,600 in one day. Okay, all profit, all in her bucket. Mindy, $900 on my live. Michelle, holy guacamole, $8,800 in 3 months. I mean, these I can go. We have hundreds of thousands of these because it goes back from the beginning to a little over 2.5 years ago. So 1,800 in our first 33 days. $300 ding, my first $900 sale. I still have to pinch myself. What a beautiful morning. Woke up with $900 this morning. Strangely, I was singing, "Oh, what a beautiful morning" in my head. So, I mean, these are real, guys. And let's see. We have all kinds of events. We actually have a free webinar going on right now in our community, which if you go to the website, we have these periodically. If you go to the website and put in your email address, you'll always get notified by me when the webinars are, and these are totally free, and they're question and answer webinars by our mentor Michelle. So they're great. They really go into detail. We have on Mondays, on Mondays, we have a mentoring Zoom. On Tuesdays, we have a legacy builder training, just a special training for people to purchase the legacy builder course. On Thursday, we have the free webinar. We have training with other people that are successful in the business. There's tech training in here. So we have a whole calendar of events. This is something cool I wanted to show you guys. This is a map of the world. And these are all the people in the world that are doing this program. And you can like I can zoom in South Africa. Like these are, people that are doing this program. There's probably about 4,000 or 5,000 people doing this program in South Africa. But guys, you got to remember, there's only 52,000 people in this program. We have 5.5 billion people online. Okay, so this isn't even 1/10 of 1% saturated. Okay, to be saturated, you got to be over 70%. Okay, so don't think this is saturated at all. It's not. You only need, 12 sales a month to make 10 grand. You only need 112 sales a year to make a 6-figure income with this. So, keep that in mind. And these are high ticket sales. I mean, on average, our top selling product is $900. I mean, how many $900 sales do you need to make? Imagine making a $900 sale in a day. So this is the digital age, guys, with AI and everything, and with ChatGPT. We teach you how to use that as well. Michelle, she's an incredible giving person. She doesn't make anything from these trainings that she does. She every day posts a video. And right now we just started a 90-day business sprint where she's giving a video every day to teach you what to do to move your business forward, to give you these little golden nuggets to help you. So is there anyone that's listening that's interested in this, that thinks they might want to get involved? Let me know. Put a 1 in the comments. Put a 1 in the comments. Is there anybody at this point? If anyone is thinking of maybe this is something for them, put a 1 in the comments, guys. I can walk you through how to do it. You can go to my website and put your email address in. Please smash the follow button, guys. Go to my website, Retire with Profits. Put in your email, get more information. I'll send you a video that breaks this down. I'll send you that PDF. There's no obligation whatsoever. And I'll send you another video too. So between the 2 videos and the PDF, you're going to get 99.9% of your questions answered. And you can make a decision, right? You can decide, just get started, guys. This is an incredible opportunity. It works. It's proven. The only variable in it is you. You got to have the mindset. You got to have the desire. You got to be consistent. Plug in, do your work. Show up like it's your job. Show up like you're working for somebody else. Because what happens if you got a job and you just didn't show up? You wouldn't have a job, right? It's no different. But with your own business, you got to have a CEO mindset, okay? CEO mindset. Because no one's got, you got to see the vision. You got to see the long-term vision of this. You're building an online business. You can learn right off the bat, as you're learning how to build a business, you can have 4 income streams to sell right off the bat that you didn't even create. And when you sell them, you make 100% of the money. Okay. Now you're learning the skills. You're learning how to build your email list. You're learning how you can add additional affiliate offers and make additional income streams. Okay. You're building that email list. These are people that are starting to know you and like you, and they trust you. People that know, like, and trust you will buy from you. Okay. And I'm just a 61-year-old dad, originally from Chicago. I've got 5 kids. I've got 2 grandchildren, and we're going to Disney World. I'm actually leaving right after this, and we're driving up there, and we're meeting our grandkids and some of our kids, and we're going to spend the weekend there. We're going to have a blast, celebrate my wife's 60th. And, these are the things that I'll tell you, I don't know how anyone affords Disney World unless they're making some good money, because it ain't cheap. It ain't cheap. It's crazy. And being from Florida, we get discounts. It's still expensive, but we're staying on property, and we're going to have a blast. So it's going to be a little warm, but we're looking forward to it. So anyone that wants more information about this, guys, just put a 1 in the comments. If you think you're interested and want to get started, put a 2 in the comments. What's up, Peter? What's up, Anna? How you doing? G Pens, what's going on? I'm down here in South Florida, just sitting in my kitchen. I'll tell you what, guys, I don't know if no one's interested, then no one's interested right now, but you can go to my website. But if someone might be interested, now's the time to do it, guys, because I have something that I wasn't sure if I was going to do this, but I probably would. If you'd be willing to sign up today, I certainly would be willing to pay for your website fee. I will reimburse you for your $39 if you sign up today on this call. But if not, no harm, no foul. You can go to the website. You can learn more. I don't normally do that, but I'm in the giving mood. So CEO mentality. You got to. I've been a business owner since 2008 with my traditional business, and it is a different mentality. I mean, you have to take responsibility for your actions, for your progress. You can't have that stinking thinking in your head, because it can take you down. You have to, be a positive person and have vision and be focused, and not just look at today and tomorrow and this week, but look at, this month and next month and this year. And you have to have goals, and you have to set yourself. We teach you, we have mindset training in this program. It's part of the program. We have some live mindset. We have pre-recorded mindset training. It really helps you get the right attitude. It's 90% of this is right between your ears, guys. Because everyone has a bad day. And when you have a bad day, what you do with that bad day and how you treat it is really defines who you are. Okay. Everyone has days where they want to quit or whatever. I've had them. You just want to sit in the corner and suck your thumb. But you got to push forward, and that's why I love this community, because it raises you up. It raises you up. People are in this community all the time. They're on there all the time. You can ask them questions, get answers almost immediately. And you're never, I always say, you're in business by yourself. You're in business for yourself, but not by yourself. Okay. Because it's your business. You make 100%. So you have to take responsibility for your business, but you have the support of the training, the community. And just sort of, like I said, you have 52,000 people in here training and teaching and helping each other. There was a live master class there was a couple of them that Michelle had for people that really wanted to take this to the next level. People flew in from all over the world to be there. I didn't get there this time. I'm going to hopefully be there next time, but you get to network and meet people and build relationships and new friends. And they say it's true. If you take your circle of influence and you average what they make, it's probably right about where you are. Okay, so you've got to hang out with successful people if you want to be successful. If you hang out with, everything Debbie Downers, so to speak. Remember that on Saturday Night Live? You're going to have the wrong attitude. You're not going to be motivated, and your life is probably not going to be where you want it to be. So you got to ditch those people if you can, unless they're in your family. But you can't ditch your family. But a lot of times your family can be the ones that are the dream stealers. So anyway, well, guys, it's almost 1 o'clock here. I'm going to go. If no one has any questions, just go to my website, Retire with Profits. Follow me. I go live every day. I've been switching it up, but usually I'm live in the early evening. But because of our trip, we kind of changed it up a little bit. And I appreciate your likes and your follows and all that. And if you have any questions, when you go to the website, it'll email you. I'll email you, and you can always email me back. And no crypto, no rentals. Okay, guys, we'll talk soon. Thanks for joining. See you on the next one.